Her dark hair was barely visible under her dingy, thin veil that used to be white. Her only clothing, her wedding dress, hadn't fared any better. She knew that she looked like a hag, and she felt like it. She was drained from walking for so long in the thick fog that was as gray as her garments. Her dress hung loosely on her frame. She can't remember how long it's been, but the dress once fit snugly enough against her healthy frame at a point. Now it was close to falling off of her completely, and her constant walking was making it extremely difficult to maintain her modesty. She put her free hand around herself, tucking both sides of her long veil against her chest also, but this time it's not because she's trying to hold her dress up. It's to prevent the candelabra in her other hand from setting her veil on fire as the breeze was beginning to pick up and the thin cloth had been close to being blown towards the five small flames that were in danger of going out. This was another peculiarity. The candles that she had been carrying all this time had not been eaten up by the flames yet. She could swear that they were still the same length as they had been when she had begun this journey, but she shouldn't question this luck, as they were her only light source in this dark, foggy, and depressing swamp. Had she had any other option, she wouldn't be here at all, but I have to find him. He needs me, she thought with both sadness and urgency. She had been so worried when he hadn't shown up at the church, ignoring the cruel whispers of her family and friends that she had been stood up. That couldn't be true. He just got lost is all. He wasn't familiar with the area as she was. Maybe he even got lost in the nearby swamp. Determined to show everyone that she wasn't marrying a loser like they said she was, she had, without hesitation, ran from the church in her gown, asking anyone she came across if they had seen him. Despite the overwhelming no's, she refused to give up and ran into the swamp as she called his name. But she had become so disoriented that she fell right into the swamp, hard enough that she ended up hurting her neck, and she had been so blinded by panic that she had sworn that someone had pushed her. She had passed out from the pain and had woken up with the candelabra already lit up and a note that told her that the light would help her with her journey. She had been confused but didn't question it, as it had already been dark out when she had awakened and she had desperately needed a light source. She stopped for a moment, breeze still drifting and being a threat to her dress and veil. But this time her candles were flickering ever so slightly, the first time it had happened since she had started carrying them. Now that she had thought about it, it had been night for a very long time, too long considering how unhealthy she had become. What's going on? She wondered as she saw the fog begin to thicken now, and the light breeze was now turning into a mild wind, and the flames were being blown about in a way that made them close to being extinguished. It is still dark, but it has been long enough that I am so thin, and I haven't seen sunlight since that last time. And my neck still hurts. During her journey, her neck had twinges occasionally, but now it was throbbing in agony, right down to the bone, almost as if could I possibly be. The candle blew out.